Hello world and welcome back to Let's Play Harry Potter for the PS1. Last time we went into the Forbidden Forest because of our punishment because we were out after our curfew and barely escaped alive after we found Stranger Danger eating a unicorn. Bit weird, gonna be honest, but this time we're gonna head into the Forbidden Corridor because apparently someone is gonna try and steal the Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone depending on where you're from, because I think in America they call it the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Don't know why. Bit weird, but before we head in there, I want to make a couple of things clear up a couple of things. That's what I was trying to say. I said last time that this is the point of no return. It's actually on the other side of that door because once you walk through, as you can see, it locks behind us, so we can't actually go back from here. If you have anything left to do, do it before you come in here. The other thing is, there's a couple of chocolate frogs in here. If you want any health, now is the time to get it, because if you do not have full health, you're going to struggle a bit, because this is actually quite difficult. So let's come in here, talk to Ron and Hermione.
Harry, I think someone's making a move to steal the Philosopher's Stone.
Harry, I know you are brave, but promise me you'll be very careful.
So here we go, we're heading into the final battle of the game, the final stretch of the game. And what do we have? A loading screen. Of course we have a loading screen. What else will we have? What else do we have in here?
Meanwhile, the House Point hourglasses are slowly filling up.
I don't know why, but they decided to put this here. It's really weird that they've done this.
Ravenclaw.
I don't know why they decided that this was the time to calculate the house points.
Hufflepuff.
What I found going through, playing this a couple of times is that the house points don't really matter.
Slytherin.
Because no matter what you do, Slytherin will always have more points than you at this point in the game.
Gryffindor.
So do not worry too much if they're ahead.
Slytherin are in the lead on house points. The race for the House Cup is heating up.
Because it won't really matter, as I found out, so don't worry too much. It's not that big of a deal. But anyway, heading back to what we were actually trying to be doing, if that's a sentence, we're heading to the final battle. So heading on in, and we have a locked door, and... a little quicker, guys. And we have... you gotta love the stunned silence on their face.
Only Hagrid would call this monster Fluffy.
Of course! Harry, do you remember that Hagrid said that he used to calm Fluffy with music? Try and play the tune that Hagrid mentioned to put each of Fluffy's heads to sleep. Be careful though, he looks ferocious.
I love how Ron was like, oh, this monster, when he looks like that. Who's he to judge? Also, they just apparated out of here. Pretty sure you can't do that on Hogwarts grounds, also their first years. Anyway, enough nerding out about Harry Potter. The dog is clearly impatient. As you can see, it will leap forward. If it hits you when it does that, it will do damage. So it can do a lot of damage if you're not careful. So what you want to do is bait it out by running forward. And, here we go. Make it jump. Okay, make it jump forward, but don't get hit. Because then what you want to do is, you want to come over and play the flute. So what we want to do is put each head to sleep, as we did before. So as you can see, after you decrease one of the bars at the bottom, it will put the dog to sleep. I want to back away because what it does is it always jumps forward after you do that once. If you play it wrong too many times, it will interrupt you as well and prevent you from continuing playing. So let's just come forward, bait him out. There we go. Okay, that wasn't the best. I bounced back into it. I probably wanted to face the other way. So let's continue playing and putting these heads to sleep. So this isn't too difficult. Something I want to point out is that at the bottom, you can see, well, you can't see now, but you can see the bars. If you spend too long in here doing this, it will in fact, refill and the dog's head will wake up. The thing is, though, as you can see, that one on the left is starting to go up. You have to spend, I think it's the better part of 5 to 10 minutes in here. Wow, I'm not doing well on that. 5 to 10 minutes waiting for the dog's head to wake up again. I spent so long in here that I got bored and then just all of a sudden looked back and was like, oh, it's awake, because it was just throwing me into the wall. Anyway, there we go. We've put the dog to sleep and it'll fall down and wombo combo, triple headache, I guess. Triple headshot, triple headache. God, that is going to hurt if you whacked your heads like that with 3 heads on top. What a weird sentence that is. Anyway, dropping into here, we have nature, my mortal enemy. And once Ron and Hermione have entered the room and then got trapped behind there.
I know what this is. It's a devil's snare.
Oh, I'm so glad we know what it's called. That's a great help.
Try and figure out the sequence of tentacles and then use the incendio spell to defeat it.
Try not to get too close to those tentacles.
So here we go. What we want to do is slightly move to the right because these tentacles will be able to hit you from there. As you can see here, there's one tentacle in the room that is a different colour. What you want to do is use a charged Flipendo on it and it will lose its spikes and disappear. So the way this works is basically you want to go around the room killing the one that's lighter and then it will eventually just fall apart. No, not fall apart. That's a really inaccurate explanation of what is about to happen. So let me just run around and start doing that. So, okay, that wasn't what I was trying to do. So there we go. Let's knock that one down. As you can see, if I run in the middle, oh, okay, hello. Ow. The thing in the middle will pop up. Oh my god, I'm running out of words. What's my brain doing? Come on, the big planty thing will pop up and then attack you. It doesn't really do that much damage, but it does knock you back into the ones at the edge that do damage. So something else I want to make note of is that last episode we got Flipendo Duo, which basically allows us to charge Flipendo a lot quicker. As you can see, that allowed me to charge it so quickly that it makes this really easy. I would highly suggest getting this because it makes this part of the game so much easier. So here we go. This is the big plant, and what we want to do is just keep charging Flipendo and attacking it like this. As you can see, because I've got Flipendo Duo, I can literally just spam it and kill it really quickly. It's obviously not designed for you to have this, so it makes this really easy. Wow, okay, that's a lot of damage. Let me just finish this off. I wasn't planning to get hit, but I just got hit, and it does a lot of damage when it does. Ooh, okay. I just messed that up, and there we go. Right, just did it. I just had to focus for a second there. So there we go. That is how you get through that challenge. I thought I was going to fall on Harry then. Nearly did. I think it always falls slightly to the left of you, or right of you from Harry's perspective. But yeah, there we go. That's not too hard, especially if you have Flipendo Duo. So coming in here, we have our next challenge. So we're just flying through these at the moment. And what do we have in this room? We have...
Time to put your Quidditch skills to practice.
Good luck, Harry.
We have Quidditch, apparently. We have Quidditch. Just got Lee Jordan in here, you know, commentating this. Where did he come from? What's he doing in here? So yeah. Oh, something I wanted to make note of. I mean, we've moved on now, but if you fail to do the Incendio on that plant thing, I can't remember the name. My brain's just gone. Basically what will happen is it will come back with about a third to a half health, and you'll have to knock it down again. It's not too bad if that happens. So here we go. This is the next challenge. We have to chase after this key and on a broom and catch it. So as you can see, there's these red keys chasing after us. If they catch you, they will do a fair amount of damage, but it's not too bad because once you get a few speed rings, you can then, you know, pretty much never get hit by them. They do occasionally catch up to you when when the blue key does a sharp turn and makes it so that you have to basically double back on yourself. They are like literally right behind you, so they can get you then, so be careful. As you can see, I'm quite low on health, so this is why I said it's probably best to come in here with full health. As you can see, the red keys are right there behind me, so when I did that sharp turn, they got very, very close. So what we want to do is just keep flying through these speed rings and catch the blue key. So this isn't too bad. These challenges aren't the most difficult thing if you know what to do. So let's just keep flying through. Here we go. Oh, something I tested and found out about this is that in a moment we're going to have to do the classic catching the snitch minigame thing. If you fail that, you will have to redo the entire chase sequence flying through the rings. As a result, you will start really slow and all the keys will basically start on top of you. Look at all those keys. They will start on top of you and they can very quickly take away all of your health if you're not careful. So there we go. Just grab that key and fly on down to this locked door. I don't know why we need to even get the key, considering Hermione can just do that, just magically open doors with her mind. I mean, she is a witch, it makes sense, but still a bit weird, regardless. Why did I have to fly up there and get those keys? Anyway, now that we've done that, I'm going to come over to, not this wall. Which wall is it? Where are you? Don't make a fool of me. Where are you, wall? Here we go. So there's a hidden wall. It's not very hidden. It's a very obvious wall that if you push open and come into, if I drop down here, please don't kill me. Okay, didn't kill me. Good. As you can see down here, there is a save book. So if you need to save at this point in the game, this would be the time to do it, especially considering the next challenge coming up can take quite a while if you don't know how to do it. So I would suggest saving here so that if you need a break from this and come back to the problem later, you can do it. So that's in there. And with that, I want to end off the episode. It's not exactly a super long episode this time, but I think it's the best way to do it so that the episodes are nicely broken up and I'm not just doing really long episodes and having all the stuff all in one chunk, and it's just not good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end off the episode here. Next time we're going to head further down this passage and go to the next challenge and see what there is. So until then, like, comment, subscribe and all the other good stuff. I've been Hasty and I'll see you next time.